Hi guys, this is Nana from Techtesters, and today we have here the MateBook X Pro, Huawei's very first notebook. Now this particular model is a 13.9-inch model with an 8th generation i7, 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabytes of storage, coming at 1,900 euros or US dollars. Now, even though this is their first step into the notebook market, they managed to make quite an impressive machine. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of reasons of why this is one of the best notebooks on the market currently, and then a couple of reasons of why you might want to buy something else. The MateBook X Pro looks and feels like a premium Ultrabook. It has a simple but very elegant design. The outside is not overly sensitive to fingerprints like, for example, Asus ZenBooks are. On the inside, the first thing you notice is that the screen has very small bezels. It has a very elegant keyboard that is complemented by a very large touchpad. We particularly like the fingerprint reader that is built into the power button. There's also a nifty hidden camera between the F6 and the F7 buttons, which we're going to talk about a bit later. There are two USB Type-C ports on the side. One of them includes Thunderbolt functionality for external screens or graphics cards. And on the other side, there is also a Type-A port. This notebook comes with a dock that also has a USB Type-C, a VGA, and also an HDMI connection. One of the best things the MateBook X Pro has going for it is the display. The 13.9-inch 3000 by 2000 pixel IPS touchscreen is simply perfect. It's sharper even than Apple's Retina displays. It has maximum brightness of 580 nits, which makes it perfect for working in sunlight, and the factory calibration is also spot on. It has perfect sRGB calibration, perfect gray balance, white point and gamma are spot on, and honestly, this leaves nothing to be desired, and it's really just pleasant to look at. Huawei's keyboard and touchpad are also very pleasant to work with. The touchpad is nice and large and very responsive. The switches under the white backlit keys feel very decent. Now, they could benefit from a bit longer travel, but that's a common consequence of ultra-light notebooks. It is about as good as it gets for a notebook in this high-end segment. I really feel that Huawei balanced their specifications well. This is a 4-core, 8-thread Intel-Core i7-8550U, which is a powerful CPU that can pretty much handle anything, as well as some photo and video editing. And when you add to that 16 gigabytes of memory and 512 gigabyte SSD, this becomes a powerful machine that can handle any day-to-day task thrown at it smoothly. In our benchmarks, we do see the i7 not reaching its full potential, as Huawei decided to keep the noise and heat levels of this laptop quite low. It's more than capable of handling video work, but if you do care about raw CPU performance, we will point out that there are alternatives able to maintain even higher clocks for a longer period of time. From a high-end device like this, we do expect to be able to work all day on it without running out of battery. In our tests, we managed to pull out around 10 hours of light use, which is some typing, some internet browsing, and watching a video or two. Now, that is a very solid battery life, and it competes with the other models that are in the same segment. If you do plan on using this for video editing, which is a bit of heavier use, the battery is probably going to last around 5 to 6 hours, which is still pretty good and pretty competitive. Not very often we see laptops where we consider the speakers a positive. This thing, however, manages to output an impressive volume and clarity, making it actually a nice machine to watch media on. Now, obviously we can't expect a big bass here, but I'm still impressed with the sound coming from this tiny machine. So far, so good. The MateBook X Pro definitely does very well in all the core elements, but let's talk about a few things that might make you want to consider an alternative. One thing I personally don't like about this laptop, and I think that is objectively bad, is definitely the webcam. The position is very cute, very innovative. It's between the buttons F6 and F7 on your keyboard, and it definitely looks better than all the stickers people used to put on their webcams on their laptops. But it results in a very unforgiving angle. I would, for example, be very embarrassed to use it in any professional setting. Now, you end up looking like big spider hands with a double chin and very small head in the background. And if you're really tall, like my husband, who is 6'5", your head is not even going to fit in the screen. So if it's okay for an occasional use, but if you do plan on using this laptop for a bit more camera work, please pick another model. If you plan on doing any serious gaming, this is not the laptop for you, because the MX 150 GPU is not even close to the performance of the GeForce GTX 1050, so that means that you might be able to run some light games on low settings like Minecraft or Rocket League, but if you want to play any of the more popular games, you're just out of luck. Now, I've seen some videos on YouTube already saying that they managed to pull steady 30 FPS on Fortnite on low to medium settings, and to me, that is just unplayable and not good enough. So if you want to do some gaming, this is not the laptop for you, and you can, for the same price, buy a bigger laptop that offers a better gaming experience than this one. The Huawei MateBook X Pro is spec-wise spot on for a high-end Ultrabook, and actually offers better specs at lower prices than the MacBook Pro. However, there are plenty of notebooks that offer similar performance at lower prices, like the Dell XPS 13, HP Spectre X360, and Asus ZenBook Pro UX480. Those models do have a Full HD display and cannot compete with Huawei's perfect display, but it is clear that you are paying a significant price premium for it. The bottom line is that Huawei made a fantastic notebook. It's well built, it has a fantastic display, good speakers, very pleasant keyboard, large touchpad, wonderful specs, a long-lasting battery life, and it's sleek looking, compact and light. Now, the price is very steep, but there are so many good things about this laptop that justify that price. Just don't buy it for gaming and don't use the webcam for anything else other than a party trick. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this review. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye.